So you want to feel connected with yourself, to feel like you know yourself, to feel in your power, and to feel connected with your essence. And that's an amazing thing. But in order to become your most connected self, there are two things that you need to let go of. And today I'm breaking them down. That first thing that you need to let go of is your external projection. This is what other people think about you, the roles and the characteristics they associate with you. Because we were taught to look to other people to guide us on how to behave, what is right, what is wrong, what is acceptable, what is unacceptable, ever since we were little kids. We are conditioned by our families, by schools, by communities, by society at large to behave and be a certain way. And we are also sometimes punished, and there are consequences when we don't comply. And what happens over time is that becomes a big part of our identities, but not our true core identity. It's more like the roles that we play. And often people reach their mid-20s and they have like a midlife crisis because they don't know who they are, they don't know what they like, they don't know if the vision that they have for the future, their goals, the things that they are striving for, if it's actually connected and aligned with who they are, or if they are just playing a role in a game that has been pushed onto them. And in order to become your most connected self, the one that is connected with your essence, you need to identify the roles that you have been playing that are part of this external projection. And you will see that, yes, there are certain roles that are true to your core essence, but maybe you want to leave them and you want to integrate them in a different way, one that is truly aligned with you. And the second thing to let go of is your internal projection. So we talked about the external one and how it influences how you view yourself. And there are certain expectations and certain things that you internalize that start to dictate who you think you should be and the demands, the standards, and the goals that you set up for yourself. So reflect on who you think you should be. What do you think you should have? What do you think you should achieve? What deadlines and expectations have you set for yourself? And of course, these things can be influenced by the external world, by the status quo, by our communities, by external comparison and expectations too. But the difference is that these ones are more self-imposed. No one is really keeping an eye on you and keeping track if you achieve or not these things. There are more internalized things that you build those demands and build those expectations for yourself. So for example, if you are an entrepreneur, a solopreneur that has been in business for a while, maybe you have certain expectations for where you should be or what you should have. Maybe it's an amount of money or a number of clients or to have a team. It doesn't matter. And again, of course, this can be influenced by the external world, what you see on social media, what you see on the people that you are inspired by. But again, no one is keeping tabs, only you. And because of these internal projections, you put a lot of pressure on yourself in order to achieve these things and in order to be who you think you should be and have what you think you should have by a certain time, by a certain age, by no matter what other rules that don't even make sense to you. So it's not necessarily the goal in itself that it's not aligned, it's the energy behind it. It's that pressure, it's that anxiety, it's that resentment that it's not aligned with who you are. And often we integrate and we adopt a lot of these shoulds, a lot of these musts without even realizing it. And bringing them into awareness allows us to release some of the pressure, which is what we want to do, release some of the pressure, or even rethink if it's something that we really want to do, or if we want to do it that way, or maybe we are open to other options, other possibilities to maybe go a little bit more with the flow and bring ease and joy into our lives. So if you feel like this is something that you want to let go of, and if you're ready to kickstart your self-connection journey, I got just the thing for you. Join me inside the Core Essence course to learn how to gain clarity on all the different parts of yourself, how to build confidence in your unique self and release limiting identities and beliefs, and how to realign your life and your business and take aligned action. This is an approachable way to kickstart your self-connection journey, to be guided through this journey, to letting go and rediscovering who you are. If you are interested in that, I will leave all of the information below. Let me know in the comments just how connected you feel you are with yourself. Have you started this self-connection journey? What are your biggest struggles with that? Let me know and let's start a conversation, and I will see you soon. Bye.